Hey everybody, and welcome back to Basement Universe. As always, I'm Steve.
And I'm Cory.
I'm Dillon.
We are here bringing you another First React, and it is going to be to another Dwellings song. And Ayo. And I have, Cory introduced Dwellings to me, but I've been kind of hopping on the bandwagon a little bit more. If you can even say it, that it is a bandwagon, I really don't know. But this song is called It Happens All the Time, and it is one of two of my favorite songs so far from the newest album, Little Garden. Besides also Counting Your Numbers, which we haven't done a react to. But
yeah, I don't think I heard this one as opposed to the last because that was a single.
He lied to me about the last one, so he could be lying about this one too.
I just didn't recognize the name.
But anyway, Dillon hasn't heard this song regardless, so this is a true first react, at least for Dillon at this time. Maybe Cory.
Maybe. We shall see.
He's not sure.
Yeah.
But what should they do, Cory?
I mean, they should definitely like the video if they enjoyed it, and potentially even maybe not, but you know. You should also comment down below what you thought of the video and our reactions, and if you have any other artists that are in the same realm or just artists that you really want us to react to in general. Maybe you're just one of those people that's like, I wish somebody would react to this. I need to know what they think.
That's true. And we do all types of things.
And we will, we take all sorts of requests. So, and if you did those things, please subscribe to the channel and help us continue to grow the community. And hit that noti bell so you never miss any future content, because we're putting out these first reacts. We're putting out our Bros Brews in the Basement podcast where we rate beers and we talk about, a whole bunch of different stuff. And I put out gaming videos every now and again. So there's plenty of stuff to be seen. So please do that.
'Tis true.
'Tis true. Indeed. Indubitably.
Well, here we go.
And without further ado, everybody, it happens all the time. Here we go. Ooh, a lyric video. I said, ooh, a lyric video.
When my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and I guess it's just that I can't help it.
Just like a random guy.
When you glance at me, it feels like I'm melting. You always make me feel sicker than a dog. I'll take all the products you're selling and turn it all at once. You're my alternate ending, the signals you're sending makes me want to take a careless leap of faith right now. You always make me feel sicker than a dog.
Man, that guitar, dude.
I take all the products you're selling and down it all at once. It makes me want to take a careless leap of faith. Careless leap of faith. It makes me want to take a careless leap of faith. Careless leap of faith. It makes me want to take a careless leap of faith. Careless leap of faith. It makes me want to take a careless leap of faith. Careless leap of faith. Whoa, of faith, of faith. When my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when.
Oh my god, that's really how it ended.
Well, that's the thing.
Go
So,
around town.
so I like that one is. I like that
It's
that's
short.
like shorter.
Yeah.
I like that it kind of is just one of the. Because if it was longer, then I wouldn't like it as
Well,
much.
because it is kind of repetitive,
But
right?
no, sure. But
Yeah.
so like before I really get into it, I'll let you guys say what you think though.
It felt like the beginning, whatever he was saying, was going forwards and then backwards,
Okay.
right? Because he was like, perplexed again, whatever, blah, 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 perplexed, whatever. It sounded like it was the same thing forwards, and then he would repeat it again backwards.
Okay.
And they ended the same way. I would have to see it.
Yeah. No.
It's just to
I
my
get what you-
ears, that's what it sounded like.
I get what you mean.
The whole time when we were listening to it, I was thinking to myself, like, who the fuck does this sound like that Steve was thinking like it might sound like to us at times? And I'm like, in my head, I'm just
It's
thinking,
gonna be so weird, and maybe you wouldn't have even thought about it because, like, I don't know
think
if I
so.
heard the same things that I was hearing, like through not that like through the headphones would have been worse or anything.
Yeah.
But
it's probably not even near the same realm then, because like to me at least, the only things I hear is Andrew Wells, which I obviously compared them to in the last video. If you've seen that one, I could maybe see like Dillon again, which is not where you're going with this. I
Nope.
already knew, and again,
No.
not where you're going with this would be Kurt Travis.
Nope.
So
Nope.
Those
And
are.
it's okay. So this is like, what about you, Dylan? You got any
You got
guesses?
any guesses? Because
You know what's funny is I had totally forgotten everything Steve said to me when that song started.
That sounds about right.
just because when I heard the first part, I was like, wow, it kind of sounds like he's repeating a line forward and then repeating it backward. And then whether that was happening or not is irrelevant. That happened for 20 seconds or whatever. And then there was the middle of the song. And then that happened again. And the whole time in my head, I was like, was that the same shit backwards as it was forwards? I like the song. I have zero opinion on who it sounds like.
Okay.
Zero.
All right. So here it is. I'm very curious to hear if you guys think in any way that this is similar. So this particular song only, I think, kind of sounds like System of a Down. And I'm talking about specifically the soaring, like, vocal melodies that they do,
You're
like,
talking
leap
about, like,
of
the pattern.
faith, like, that kind of shit.
yeah,
Like,
I could.
if you hear that
Oh,
shit,
man.
like, it's
I would
all,
have
like,
never
it's
made-
very, like, System of a Down.
Okay.
The way that they do it.
I could see the logic behind it as far as like the melody of the song and like the way it's
that they do
formatted.
certain, like
as
like
far,
vocal
yeah,
melodies and levels and stuff
I
like that.
think
I
it-
bet if you hear it again, I bet you
Yeah.
will hear
No,
what I'm talking about.
once you say it, I immediately understand why you said it. But
Mm-hmm.
in my head, I was thinking to myself like, oh, like who does the vocalist sound like? Or,
No,
like, what- you know
no.
what I mean?
I
Like,
was
that's
no,
where
no.
my
Maybe I
brain
should have been
was-
more clear. I was
was
talking
going
not
to,
like who
but-
does the vocal, because we had already done a song, so I wasn't
probably-
thinking who does the vocalist sound like. I was thinking more
Yeah.
as like, who does, like, what does this song sound like at times?
Yeah.
And I had a very
So-
like, it's weird
You're
to
right,
say,
though.
not at the beginning, but
mean,
like
I don't
right after the
disagree.
beginning ends and the very like. Almost like, I don't even want to call it pop punk, but like the When I
Yeah.
is a little more pop punkish than like,
Yeah.
and then it gets very like almost like melodic and soaring, and that is what very much reminds me of
System
So-
of a Down. Yeah.
It's interesting because for me, I was thinking my first listen was the music.
Okay.
Right? And then once I heard the music and I was like, all right. And then you throw in the vocals on top of the music. I was like, nope, this is pretty damn unique.
Well, I've
You
had
know.
some time to think about this, and actually a lot of people I was reading in like some of the comments for even just some of like the Little Garden videos, like a lot of people seem to be like Dwellings fans are like upset that more people aren't talking about them because they're very, very, very good. I think even in actually
Yeah.
it was a post for Swan Fest for like Dance
yeah,
Gavin
'cause they
Dance
just
because
performed,
Dwellings
yeah.
is there, and like Dwellings was like I think like first or like really low, and so many of the comments I actually found really funny were like, what, only like 30 minutes or like 45 minutes for Dwellings, and everybody was like, and that was one of the most like like incredible albums I heard all year or whatever. Excuse me if I just like burped in the middle of that sentence.
It's okay.
It's all good. But yeah, I mean they hadn't made music in like a little while because of COVID and like other stuff, and so to get Little Gardens, that was like a surprise.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
another thing I was thinking of is I was watching the music video, and I feel like the shot of the guy wearing sunglasses drifting through different areas of the song, as I was watching that, I feel like this is similar to what? I have no clue. But I felt like it was similar.
You're
so
like,
when,
okay.
So when you were like, oh, what is it? I was like, man, I feel like I should know what this relates to. And I was thinking about it, and I feel like I have nothing to relate it to. However, it felt similar, which is the weirdest part.
Well, sometimes I think that just general idea that something is going to be similar, like I place that in your head, and I guess like automatically you're looking for the thing. So it's like maybe I made it more difficult by saying that
But
I had
also,
expectations, but like
to be honest, his hair was pretty
so much
set.
shorter than the other one too.
Yeah.
You're right. So you have that almost 8x11 picture, right, where you're here wearing sunglasses with that slicked back hair in the front, and I was like,
button
right.
Yeah, the button
So-
eyed glasses.
I doubt that they're the first people to do that. However, I couldn't place anyone that did.
Yeah.
I've
So
never
in my
seen-
head, I was like, "Man, am I missing?
the only
Am
thing
I
out of,
missing like a close
the only-
reference
the
here?
only thing.
Am I a failure?"
No,
Something
no.
straight out of a Tim
The
Burton
only,
film.
I was gonna say the only thing it reminds me of is a Amity Affliction video with placing
Place the
things over my eyes.
pennies on
Right.
my eyes.
Not enough water, but
Yeah.
whatever.
But you know the
Nonetheless,
Right.
that song was still
It was
really
good. I
Yeah,
liked it.
Me too.
I liked it. Again,
yeah, I think you guys should check out that album if you haven't. Little Garden, obviously, go check out
New?
Dwelling's
Is it
discography.
new?
It was this year.
Came out like last week, I think, or 2
No,
weeks ago.
it was maybe like last month
so
actually,
Really?
so within the
or
last
2 months ago even actually. But
within the last year,
it's
Yeah.
within this
Okay.
year though, as
Yeah,
far as
so-
I remember. Yeah, at least
I will
at the
check
very least.
that out.
I remember when it came out, and not that like I'm a very visual person, so like sometimes I even just check out bands by album artwork, and I was just like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's a dope ass album artwork.
It's hard to believe that
Yeah.
much time passed by already.
Well, time is a fickle biatch, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
But anyways, guys, we really enjoyed this song. What did you think? Let us know down in that comment section. Please drop a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you did those other things.
Please.
yeah, I mean we don't have any perks or anything, but we're fun, right?
We sure are. Maybe eventually we'll have perks just for you.
Sure, if we're famous enough. Probably not. You never know. That's all up to you.
But anyways, thanks for watching, guys.
Brutal honesty.
And y'all already know, but
we out.
see you